Hi everyone and welcome to the Easter Bio-blitz. So we've put this event together for you guys to do at home. You don't have to leave the house, you can just go out into your garden or go out into your balcony, your porch, or even look out your window and catalogue the different species that you see or find. So we're going to do this today so that we can show you how we do it and how we think it should be done in the best practice, safest way and the most fun really. So first of all, to start your Easter Bio-blitz, you have to go onto our website, which is www.conservationchatuk.com, and on there we've got a tile dedicated to the Easter Bio-blitz. So you just click on there and then you'll find information all about the Bio-blitz where you can download this sheet. So this is our survey form that we've knocked together for you, and this is where you'll log out all of your species that you find. So we've got birds, invertebrates, mammals, amphibians and reptiles. So we've covered all bases, and there's even an extra tile on there where you can download some extra sheets. So if you run out of room and your garden is a hotspot for wildlife, you can get some extra sheets and just fill that out for us. And all you have to do once you've filled out your sheets, you can even input all of your data online using PDF formatting. So you can use Adobe for this and you can just click and sign. Send a copy of it to us at conservationchat@outlook.com, and then we're going to collate all of the data and do some analysis on it and see what we can find out. So you can take photos of your finished copies, you can send it via PDF, like whichever works for you. Send it over to us and we can do some cool data analysis with it. So let's get started. So I just want to go through this. This is something that we have in our garden to help encourage slow worms. So that's a type of reptile, and these create heat underneath them, which is perfect for reptilians because they need warmth to kind of be attracted to areas and to use areas. We're just going to check them and see if there's anything underneath. No slow worms, a couple of ants and a woodlouse or two under there. We'll log those in a minute. Oh, look at all these bugs. Loads of woodlice. So we'll check what species they are in a bit and put them on the log form. And just a lonely slug under this one. And under here, just more creepy crawlies by the looks of it. But these are a really good way of attracting reptiles to your garden. So I've just found this cache of nuts which have been created by wood mice under closer inspection, and we're going to class these as field signs on our survey form. So our form is coming together really nicely and we're getting lots of invertebrates, including bees and snails and grubs and hoverflies. And if I turn the next page, you've even got some birds. So you've got some blackbirds, robins, dunnocks, herring gulls, of course, because we're in Devon, and magpies. And we even got wood mouse cache. How exciting is that? So this is just a couple of resources that we're using because I'm very lucky and I've got loads of wildlife field guides. So these are just a couple of examples of books and resources that you can use to identify your nature. sheds and dark corners are perfect places to find huge spiders like this one. Just a few tips for when you're looking for wildlife. It's really important to look under pots, look under bins, bags, look underneath leaves, look in your sheds. Like, there's so many nooks and crannies that you can rummage through to find wildlife. You don't just have to look up and down and across, you can look everywhere. So I'm just having a little break from the Bio-blitz because by no means does a Bio-blitz have to be done in one fell swoop. You can take the entire day and just keep going out in portions. So we've just done about an hour's worth of searching for wildlife in the garden. We found loads of insects and a couple of birds and some really cool field signs. And now it's time for a cup of tea, a little relax, and then we'll go back out and find some more wildlife. So this is one of our bug boxes and it's got a lot of cobwebs in it, and we think we've got some spiders in there, but I'm not sure what species it is yet. So we like to keep our garden fairly wild because that encourages wildlife, obviously. So we always like to keep our dandelions because they're actually the first source of food for animals like bumblebees and honeybees. So avoid cutting them away if you can because they're really good food for insects. I don't want to disturb them too much, but in the tree above me you can hear, hopefully, some pigeons. I think they're getting ready for the spring, getting all loved up. So we just found this feather and we got our field signs and tracking book out, and looks like it's a wood pigeon. So far we are doing really well on this Bio-blitz, and we've got over 20 species on our form. So it really does prove how thousands of species could be lurking in your garden and you don't even know. So let us know how you get on when you do the Bio-blitz. We'd really love to see your photos, like take photos of things you're not sure what species they are, and we can try and help you identify them, or we'd just love to see what you find in your gardens, really. But just one thing that we really want to stress as really important during this Bio-blitz is please don't handle wildlife unless you are trained to do so. So it's really important for wildlife not to be stressed by us. We should enjoy them from afar and enjoy taking photos of them and looking at them, but there's absolutely no need to handle them really unless you are 100% trained or educated to do so. So you may have noticed, but the light has gone down a bit now because the sun's starting to set, and we've had a little break, but we've come back out to do a little bit of bat detecting. So we've got some bat detectors, which I'll go through with you in a minute. So if you did want to get yourself a bat detector, you can, but you don't necessarily have to have a bat detector to spot bats in your garden. So all you have to do is come out and just look up at the sky, and you may be lucky enough to see them flapping about up above your head. So just come out just before sunset when the light's beginning to low, and you might be lucky enough to see one. So here's my little selection of bat detectors. So I've got two by Magenta, which are kind of your bog standard. We've got a digital and an analog.
and all you've got to do is set it to a certain frequency. So the digital one's on 45 at the moment because that's more likely to pick up Pipistrelle bats. And we've got the Magenta analog one, which is on about 80. So that one's more likely to pick up lesser horseshoe bats, for example. But you can obviously turn the dial and edit the frequency, so you can pick up whatever bat you're looking for. And then we've also got this really cool one here. So this is one of your more pricey bat detectors, but you can actually plug this one into your mobile phone and download the app, and it can pick up any bat frequency that you want it to, basically. So you don't have to set it to anything specific, it will just pick up whatever's in the area. And it also gives you lots of kind of bat titles and images and stuff, so you can help identify them on the application. So these are what we're going to be using. So there you have it. That's how you complete a Bio-blitz in your garden. It's completely free, really good fun, and we've got all the resources that you possibly need online to download for free as well. So one thing I wanted to add before I sign off and finish off the video, we've actually got a competition. So if you're 16 years of age and over and you complete our Bio-blitz and you send us your survey form, we're going to put you in a competition to win 2 conference tickets. So our conference is in October, so it's quite a way off. This is a conference about the conservation of British wildlife. So we've already got a few really cool people coming to talk. So we've got people from the Barn Owl Trust, we've got the Seal Project coming to talk, Operation Cetacean, and Devon Wildlife Trust. So there's loads of really interesting talks to look forward to. So get involved, do your Bio-blitz, send us a survey form, and you could win 2 £30 conference tickets. So there we go. We'll see you next weekend. Have a great time, and we can't wait to look at your results and look at your photos.